everyone! Guess what we are going to make today? A spooky Halloween craft. Check it out. It is, oh, let me turn it around. It looks like a ghost. It's like a ghost flyer. Woo! Woo! So scary. Not really, but fun. So what you will need to do this craft is a paper cup, or a toilet roll might work. Or if you don't have any of those, you can just take a good strong piece of paper, maybe two pieces of paper together, and make them into a cone shape and staple them. Okay, but for this tutorial, we're going to do the cup. Oh, now, my table's a little bit shaky today. Hopefully we can keep that wobbling to a minimum. So I've got my cup here, and I'm going to put 2 holes with a pair of scissors. I got a pair of sharp scissors. Just 1 hole, 2 holes into the top there. See? Like this. And you'll see why soon. I've got my cup. I've got some scissors, a marker and some glue, and I've got a piece of white paper to cover my cup. So if you had a toilet roll, you could just cut a piece of paper to fit to wrap around. See how it'll make the cup white? If your cup's already white, like a styrofoam cup is great for this craft, then you won't need the piece of white paper. And then I have various strips of white paper. This is a paper towel, as you can see. So if you have those kicking around the house, they're great. And this is just plain white paper. Oh, that's a long one. That must have come from a long piece. You might not have paper that long at home. So I've just got various pieces of that paper. And then last but not least, I have a pipe cleaner. Now, if you don't have a pipe cleaner, that's fine. You can use some string. Or if you don't have a white pipe cleaner, but you have one of a different color, that's also fine. It doesn't matter. Really, what you want to do is be able to make a handle on the top right here. So to make that work with this cup, I'm going to do this part first. I'm going to put the handle on first so that I don't get really sticky from the glue. So what you want to do, you might need a grown-up's help, is you twist to the bottom, twist, 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 so that you have a little curl there at the bottom. That will make it so that the pipe cleaner stays inside the cup. So then I take my cup and I go from the bottom, that's inside, out, and I pop my pipe cleaner through. See? And because that little curl's down there on the bottom, see it? It keeps the pipe cleaner inside. And then you bend your pipe cleaner over and pop it through the other hole and push it all the way through, all the way. See how it starts to come all the way through? And then I curl this end too. Curl, curl, curl. Yeah. And then I can just pull at the top. Whoops, I pulled the other one out. My curl's not big enough there. I pull at the top. My curl's a little bit bigger. It keeps getting stuck on the edge. Watch for the edge. Of course, when I made my sample, this didn't happen. I keep popping them out. If they keep popping out like that, you got to make your curls a little bit bigger. So I'm going to do this again. Pop that through all the way down to the bottom. And I'm going to make a big curl this time so it doesn't come out the end. That's the sort of thing that might happen when you do this craft on your own. And if you know, I always say, if you've ever done crafts with me, that you've got to make sure you give yourself room to make mistakes. Because they're inevitable. That means they happen no matter what. See, ta-da, we did it! Okay, now that I have my cup with a handle for flying, for holding on to when I make the ghost fly, now I want to glue the white paper on to my cup. So let's do that. I got my glue. Oh, this one's glued shut. Oh yeah, okay. Now I'm going to get, looks like somebody used this glue in some dirt. I am going to cover my whole cup in glue. Make it really sticky all over. Oh yeah, definitely this one got used to glue some dirt. Somebody had fun when they used this glue stick last time. So notice how I'm just going like this back and forth, back and forth. I'm covering the whole cup. It's pretty fun actually. My glue aside, and I've got my paper. And I'm going to put my cup here. Just wrap it around. It doesn't have to be perfect or pretty. Just get it on there. Here we go. See? Now it's white. Now it's a white cup. But there will be a little flap like this at the back. I'm going to glue that flap down. I love to use my glue. And then I've got a little bit poking out the back. But I don't mind that. I think it adds to the spookiness of the ghost. Ooh. So then the next thing we want to do is draw on the ghost face. Now, you can do the traditional, where's my example? Is my table wobbling now? You can just do traditional big open mouth and spooky black eyes. Or you can get creative and do whatever face on there you want. I think I'm going to give this one eyelashes. So I'm going to draw on one eye, two eyes, and these eyes are going to be dramatically different in size and also on the seam of the cup. So one of them's circular and one of them's a bit of a mess. But again, give yourself lots of room to make mistakes, right? Okay, and then I'm going to give one side some eyelashes because you got to have fun. Look at that. Woo-hoo. What kind of nose? Oh, you know what? I think I'm not going to give this ghost a nose, but I am going to give it a mouth with big, sharp teeth. So I'm going to give it a big, smiley mouth like a jack-o'-lantern. See? Okay. Ooh, lost my marker. Big, sharp teeth. Ready? Oh, these teeth are enormous. And I'm going to color them. I'm going to color in the background of the mouth so that the teeth really stand out. Bright white teeth on my bright white ghost. Oh yeah. Coloring on a cup can be challenging. You might feel yourself getting really frustrated doing that. It's a frustrating job because everything wobbles. But when that happens, you can just take a deep breath, or you can put it down for a minute and take a second to calm down, or you can practice any other strategies that you may have. Look at those teeth! Chomp, chomp. Now, here comes a really fun part. I love to do the gluing. This is another great gluing bit. I gotta pop my glue up a little so that I have lots on there. And I'm just gonna cover the inside of the cup with glue. About an inch deep. Really going to coat it on there because I want all of my little streamer pieces, all of my strips of paper to really stick. And then I'm done with the glue, so I'm going to roll it back down and put on the lid. Now let's see. I remember there was oh, there it is, that really long one. I'm going to start with that one. So there in the cup, I'm just going to put it inside, press it into the glue. Voila! So I can do this all the way around. See? Put that one next to it. Put another one in. Press it right in there. Put them all around in a circle. Now you don't have to just use white. If you have different paper of different assorted colors, you can use that. You could use yarn. You could use pipe cleaners. Might be tough because they don't tend to stick very easily with a glue stick. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is my last one. You could use brown paper. You can really use whatever you have around the house. Okay, take a look. It's almost like a jellyfish, huh? Ooh. Ha-ha! And, ooh, spooky ghost. Now, this ghost is a lot of fun to play with, but it also makes a fantastic decoration if you like to decorate your house for Halloween. I think I might take this one home and hang it up in the tree that I have in my front yard. I've set up a pretend graveyard in my front yard for Halloween, for my Halloween decorations, because I love them. Ooh, what do you think? Now, from October the 4th, which is today, until 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, until Friday, October the 8th, we have a Family Week celebration happening at the Family Literacy Center, and we will have different Halloween-themed crafts every day. And this spooky ghost is one of them. Maybe you'll come up and make one with me or with Stephanie. Thanks for joining me today. Happy crafting.